We have new hope now for people living near what investigators call open dumping in the middle of a neighborhood. But, well, it turns out that hope was short-lived. The cleanup was a city mistake.
5 on your side investigator Scott Knoll live outside Cleveland City Hall digging for an explanation.
Yeah, those city trucks are what people living in that neighborhood waited weeks to see. I started getting messages this morning thanking us for exposing the problem, for getting something done. But then everything stopped. What looked like progress, turns out, was really a mix-up, according to City Hall. The racket of heavy equipment, music to the ears of many along Union Avenue this morning. A sign they thought this driveway dumping was about to move out of their Mount Pleasant neighborhood, one truckload at a time. But when we went back a few hours later, those trucks were gone. The pile, smaller, but still there. So what happened? The city says vacant lot cleanup crews saw this mess and started cleaning it up. Just one problem. A supervisor came by, checked the address, and found it wasn't on the cleanup list. Here's what Cleveland's director of public works told us earlier this month when we first exposed the driveway dumping here.
Because it is an occupied property, he has rights to his property.
Meaning, despite the mess, the city needs permission or a court order to clean it up. Without either, the city crews left. Inspectors have cited the homeowner, but he still has until Saturday to get this out of here. A couple of weeks ago, the guy living there told us he hired a man and woman to clean up. We were skeptical. You gonna fit all that in that little car?
Well, we're gonna take most of the big stuff out, and then we're gonna hire we're gonna get a dumpster.
When can people expect this is gonna be cleaned up?
In the next few days.
That was 2 weeks ago. Since then, Councilman Kenneth Johnson's office has received 27 more complaints about the mountain of mess. Now somewhat smaller after today's mix-up, but still something people here want completely gone. And remember this guy? You guys dumping at that house over there?
First off, get that microphone out of my face. You asked me a question.
I did ask you a question.
Okay. Why is you putting that microphone in my face, brother?
So I can get answers. He told us he lived in the house. Neighbors say he still is, despite the fact we found the house went unsold at sheriff's sale after racking up a delinquent tax bill of more than $27,000. So what's next? The head of the Environmental Crimes Task Force says if the trash isn't cleaned up by Saturday's deadline, he'll go ahead and open a felony investigation into open dumping. But in the meantime, the trash remains. Reporting live downtown, I'm 5 on your side investigator Scott Knoll.